In Canada, this happened.
Don't boo, man!
As the Star Spangled Banner played, those in Toronto fiercely booed its rendition. Now, when O Canada played, it was passionately, loudly sung by our proud friends north of the border. Yes, you are still our friends because, to be clear, many of us with, half a brain didn't vote for this, do not support this, and will never support this. To be clear. Hey guys, quick break in the action. I have a new show coming out called The Rick Strom Show. It is going to be awesome. I'm interviewing musicians, athletes, producers, writers, journalists, authors, sports doctors. Go check it out at youtube.com/@TheRickStromShow. Also be sure to throw me a follow on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. It can all be found in the description box below. Thank you. To Toronto Raptors home games. And the Vancouver Canucks. This has become a theme since this.
And Donald Trump's long-promised tariffs are now in effect as of Tuesday morning. The move impacts products from Mexico, Canada, and China, the three largest trading partners of the United States.
A lot comes through Canada. And as Mexico gets stronger in terms of the border, it goes up to Canada. And a lot of drugs are coming in through Canada.
Imports from Canada and Mexico are now taxed at 25%, with imports from China doubled to 20%. The impacts could be far-reaching for Americans, impacting everything from the prices of cars, homes, gas, and even some groceries like avocados, which are grown primarily in Mexico. Democrats have been quick to criticize those tariffs.
These kinds of broad-based tariffs are only going to hurt American people.
A lot of people that did vote for him are going to wonder what's going on. Why is he implementing policies that are making my electricity bill go up?
The White House says it's making good on its promises to hold other countries accountable to halt illegal immigration and stop the flow of illegal drugs to the United States.
That last part, of course, all the front.
So today, the United States launched a trade war against Canada, their closest partner and ally, their closest friend. At the same time, they're talking about working positively with Russia, appeasing Vladimir Putin, a lying, murderous dictator. Make that make sense. Canadians are reasonable, and we are polite, but we will not back down from a fight. Not when our country and the well-being of everyone in it is at stake. At the moment, the U.S. tariffs came into effect in the early hours of this morning, and so did the Canadian response. Canada will be implementing 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods.
If they want to try to annihilate Ontario, I will do everything, including cut off their energy, with a smile on my face. So, and I'm encouraging every other province to do the same. Quebec, Manitoba, BC, we all have to act in unison. Out east, they rely on our energy. They need to feel the pain. They want to come at us hard, we're going to come back twice as hard.
The American people. We don't want this. We want to work with you as a friend and ally. And we don't want to see you hurt either. But your government has chosen to do this to you. As of this morning, markets are down, and inflation is set to rise dramatically all across your country. Your government has chosen to put American jobs at risk, at the thousands of workplaces that succeed because of materials from Canada or because of consumers in Canada, or both. They've chosen to raise costs for American consumers on everyday essential items like groceries and gas, on major purchases like cars and homes, and everything in between.
So now, because of Trump, our neighbors and friends are ticked. It is the epitome of an own goal by this administration. With sports and politics colliding, Pat McAfee, who not only has his own show, former NFL punter, that show, by the way, is on ESPN, but he also serves as an announcer for the WWE, and he went ballistic defending the United States of America. We didn't need defending. After the Boo Birds were heard, he went off on Canada. It may have backfired because he took to his show today to say this.
You booed my country. Now, I heard from a lot of Canadians during the national anthem, obviously, the Rogers Center, overwhelming boo. I mean, very loud boo. First reaction whenever national anthem starts up there was for some of these Canadians just to start booing. And I'm like, what? Okay. My entire life, my first reaction when somebody boos the national anthem is you.
Yeah. Let's pause here, which is in short, losing the plot completely. More from McAfee.
So anytime I've ever heard somebody boo our national anthem, my natural reaction is let's fight. That is literally my natural reaction. Now, a lot of Canadians have told me, why don't you do a little investigating on why we're booing? Okay, did you hear what your president said? Okay, listen, I understand there's political differences at the current moment between us and Canada. But I feel like anytime I think of Canada, I don't think of what Justin Trudeau does. I don't think immediately of Justin Trudeau's decisions. I don't think immediately of what Canada is doing in the political sphere. I think of the people of Canada.
I want to be clear about what we're seeing, okay? What he's doing is whitewashing this entire fiasco that our side created. Since the Trump administration took power, all right, they have been the ones who have talked about invading Canada. They have been the ones who have said, you know, we want to make it the 51st state. We want to colonize it. We want to be their daddy. Pat McAfee, who is clearly nationalist, right? Hardcore nationalist. Hypothetically here, just follow me. I'm proud to be an American. you diss America, you diss me, you boo the national anthem, I say F you. What he's spouting on his show there. If Justin Trudeau, just follow me here. If Justin Trudeau were to say, we don't really like the Americans, we are going to tariff them into oblivion, we are going to make their lives a living hell from a consumer standpoint, and we are going to make it a province of Canada. We're going to invade it. I'm going to instill Putin style, a president that will only align with me and my invasion and making the United States a province. Do you think if this were to be held, this event, this WWE event, were to be held in the United States and a Canadian came out and their theme music, their intro music was the Canadian national anthem and Americans booed, do you think Pat McAfee would say, we all just need to get along? No, absolutely not. He would never do that. He would proudly boo. So let me be very clear about something. This whole, I don't think about Trudeau, I think about the people. The people are speaking for themselves, man. The people are being affected by our leader. So also trying to divide the two shows how obtuse of an argument he is making and the imbalance in understanding the cause and effect. It is riveting to see this play out in real time. The sheer stupidity, and I'm sorry to be extreme here, but the sheer stupidity to really say, I only think about the people. The people are letting you know how they feel about this. And this isn't at one event, the one that you probably are aware of and have covered. Maybe you saw the Four Nations as well. This has been a mainstay because of us. So maybe instead of dissing the crap out of them and then saying, oh, my bad, truce, and doing a pretend handshake, understand how we are causing hell to our neighbors. Then maybe we'd have a different perspective, wouldn't we? If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.